Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Balangir Public School. In this part, I am going to discuss colloid, suspension, physical changes and chemical changes. Now, start this topic. First one is a suspension. Suspension is your heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Suspension. The heterogeneous mixture in which solids are dispersed in a liquid are called suspension. Means the mixtures, it is a heterogeneous mixture, solids are in the liquid. Solids are present in the liquid. This is called suspensions. We can take these examples like chalk water mixture, muddy water, fluorine water. Okay. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. Means in this suspension mixture, the solute particles don't dissolve. It remain suspended from the bottom of the beaker or bulk of the mediums. Let's start these properties. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture of a solid dispersed in liquid or gases. It is the first characteristics of suspension. Next one, in a suspension, the size of the particle is greater than 10 to the power minus 7 meter. Means its size of the particles more than 10 to the power minus 7 meter. In a suspension, the dispersed particles can be seen with the naked eye. Means we can see by our eyes. Next one, the particles cannot pass through the filter paper. The particles of the suspension does not pass through any filter paper. Next, we goes to colloids. Solution in which the size of the particles lies between those of the true solution and suspension are called colloidal solution or simply colloids. Example, milk, smoke and starch, sodium, etc. Means in this colloidal solution is also a heterogeneous mixture and its size of the particles lies between the true solution means solution. Okay, true solutions and suspension. In between true solution and suspension, colloidal particles are lied. We can take example like milk. In milk, liquid, water and milk, when we add water and milk, then it is dissolves. Means it is colloid solution and its particles can lies in between solution and suspension. Then its characteristics. A colloid appears to homogeneous but actually it is a heterogeneous mixture of solute and solvent. Means like in this picture you can see it is a milk. This is an example of colloid. Means in milk it is dissolved in water, so it is called as homogeneous, but actually really it is a heterogeneous mixture of solute and solvent. Second one is in a colloid, the size of the particles is between 10 to the power minus 7 and 10 to the power minus 9 meter. In a colloid, the dispersed particles can be seen with a powerful microscope. The particles can pass through ordinary filter paper, means its particles can easily pass through the ordinary filter paper. And the particles show Tyndall effect. The particles do not settle due to gravity. It's all about the properties of colloid. Next, we are going to discuss Tyndall effect. The most important question: what is Tyndall effect? It is the process of scattering of light by colloidal particles due to which the path of the light becomes visible. Means it is the effect, it is a process that the scattering of the light by colloidal particles, means when we can pass through a beam of light through colloidal particles, every colloidal solution, then its path of the light becomes visible. This process or the phenomenon is called Tyndall effect. Another it is the zigzag movement of colloidal particles is Brownian movements. Then the two terms, that is dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Dispersed phase means in colloids the suspended particles are called dispersed phase. Means in colloidal solution suspended particles are called dispersed phase. And what is the dispersion medium? The solvents in which suspended particles are suspended is called dispersion medium. Dispersed phase means solute which is called suspended particles, it is dispersed phase. And dispersion medium means it is a solvent in which the suspended particles means solid particle is dispersed, it is called dispersion medium. Here in this picture you can see the classification of colloid, means the common examples are given, and these examples which is dispersed phase, which is dispersion medium, and the name of the colloidal solution. The first one we can discuss. First one is the clouds, mist and fog. In this mist, clouds and fog, the dispersed phase is liquid and the dispersing medium is gas. Means in gas the liquids are dissolved, it is called clouds, and the name of the colloidal system is liquid aerosol, and so on. Then the reactions are classified, its changes, about the basis of the changes. It is two types. First one is the physical changes, second one is the chemical changes. Physical changes means it is a change in which no new substance is formed and its mass does not change, energy is neither absorbed nor released, and it is reversible, that is interconvertible state of matter. Here you can see this picture in which the light glow. In this picture it has no new substances formed and its mass also does not changes, energy is neither absorbed nor released, and it is reversible. Means when we turn on the light will glow, and when off the light will remain in first position. Examples are glowing of bulb, sublimation of camphor, magnetizing iron. Means when you can heat camphor on a bulb, then it converts to again camphor. So it is called physical changes. Let's start chemical changes. In it, new substances form, mass changes, energy is neither absorbed or released, and it is irreversible. Means once it can change, then neither goes to first position. It is chemical changes. Here you can see the picture, that is bonding of magnesium ribbon. When we can bond magnesium ribbon, then the magnesium oxide is formed, and this magnesium oxides does not turn into magnesium ribbon, so it has chemical changes occur. Or what, rusting of iron also, it is also chemical changes. Adding concentrated sulfuric acid to sugar, reacting metal with acid, it is all about the chemical changes.